Welcome to Reading Strategies 101. On today's episode, we're going to be focusing on visualizing. What does it mean to visualize? To visualize means to form a mental image of, or to imagine. I love going to the movies. Every time I go, the five senses that I have go crazy. The sight of a new movie, the noise of laughter, the smell of fresh popcorn, the taste of soda pop. The popcorn even feels really greasy and buttery, but boy does it taste good. Going to the movies makes me think about the reading strategy of visualizing. Because just you listening to this video, you're probably visualizing what it's like to go to a movie theater. How can visualizing text improve my reading comprehension? Visualization improves reading comprehension. It helps readers create mental images of what they're reading. It helps readers better recall the main ideas of the story being read. Visualization helps readers better remember details within the text. And visualization also makes a text more meaningful and more memorable. When you make the text that you're reading more memorable and more meaningful, you have ownership, which gives you the ability to be able to explain the text to someone else. To help you better understand the story in which you're reading, it's best to find some juicy adjectives that can be applied to your five senses: seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling. What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it taste like? What does it feel like? And what does it smell like? When you're reading a text, remember that visualization allows you to form mental images of what you're reading about. By visualizing, good readers can better remember the main ideas or events within a passage. This week in class, we're reading about a candyman who owns a chocolate factory. My students are trying to improve their comprehension by seeing, witnessing, observing, viewing, inspecting what everything in the story looks like. What does the candy look like? What do the characters look like? By using their sense of sight, my students are constructing a mental image of what they're reading. It's improving their comprehension, and they're making a movie within their mind. They're visualizing. When using the visualizing strategy to improve your comprehension, utilize the sense of touch, touching, feeling. What does it feel like? Thinking about the texture of how something may feel can definitely improve what you're understanding about what you're reading. Think about what sounds some of the characters within your story may be hearing. What does it sound like? What did they hear? Sometimes using hearing and listening and detecting can help you create that movie in your mind. A silent movie probably wouldn't be a lot of fun, so really focus on what you heard or what the character heard. Focus on the hearing, the listening, and detecting. Think about the sounds that are being made throughout the text. Think back to our Candyman story. Oh, think of all the sweets that they tried in that story. Well, were some of them sweet, sour, tasteless, bland, greasy, scorching, bitter? Thinking about taste helps you develop that movie in your mind. It helps you with your visualization. It helps you comprehend. It helps you better understand the text in which you are reading. I know if I'm making a movie in my mind, I'm thinking about what some things smell like. I love the smell of old books. I love the smell of flowers, sometimes the smell of pets. Oh, a good Italian dish, a fresh herb. Using your sense of smell can help you create that movie in your mind. Now let's take a moment to summarize what we've learned today about our new reading strategy, visualizing. To visualize means to make a mental image of. Do you ever watch a movie more than one time and pick up new details each time you watch the movie? Yeah, that's like reading. You know that what you're reading is really good when you feel like you are inside of the story, when you're able to utilize your five senses: seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling. It all helps you improve what you understand about what you're reading. So the next time you're reaching for a fix-up strategy to help you understand what exactly it is you're trying to read, try to reach in your tool belt for the visualizing strategy. Make a mental image of what you're reading. I want to thank you so much for watching today. Feel free to connect with us. Check us out on Teachers Pay Teachers. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and check out our Pinterest page. If you like this video, head on over to our YouTube channel where you can check out many exciting videos like the one that you've just seen. And check us out at our blog at www.bowtieguyandwife.com. We'll see you soon.